I've got to start with an apology, because it's been months, literally, and I haven't made a video. I've been working on getting some new video editing software. So I didn't want to make, another rubbishy Windows Movie Maker quiet video until I had, so I didn't have to make a bad one, but it's not coming along as I expected, so I've got to make another one because I got an extra subscriber somehow. That's still a big deal for me. I'm in single figures. Single figures. Those are the worst figures, Double figures, they're alright, they're in pairs, they're all buddied up, so if you try and get with a double figure, it'll be awkward, they'll start being intimate with each other, you don't know where to look, it's a bad situation. Triple figures, they're a bit boisterous, three's a crowd, and especially when you're there's four of you, thousands is getting into the range of theoretical numbers. Well, that's trillions. Yeah, you tell me what there's a trillion of. Spiders. So yeah, I'm gonna make up for my lost video time stuff. I feel a bit of an idiot because after I made my Russell Brand is Real video, which is my most popular video and has about 400 views, which isn't that much. But my most viewed video ever is of my other channel, and that's only got like 3,000. So that's quite big for me. And then in the video after that one, I was like, oh no, loads of people are going to start watching my videos. Obviously, I should have realised the only people who even know when a new video's out are my subscribers, which at the time there were only 8 of them. Only 8 subscribers. So, yeah, obviously the following videos haven't had as many. So, I'm not going to try and cover everything that's happened in the last few months because I can't be asked to watch back all my own videos because I hate my voice and me. I may have said this already, and if I have, I'm sorry. Recession happened. All the banks are now pound stores, 99-cent, 99p stores. Lewis Hamilton won the Formula 1 World Championship. If he doesn't get Sports Personality of the Year 2008, then I'll be annoyed because the people he are up against is like which isn't a person, but like Olympic ping pong players and stuff. I like Lewis Hamilton a bit. What else happened? So Barack, Lewis Hamilton, David Tennant's not being Doctor Who anymore. So I was thinking, who better to fill his shoes? Because we need a new, more tolerant Doctor Who. And I think now there's a first black Formula 1 champion, first black president. Should have put those in the other way round because, in my opinion at least, a president is more important than a Formula 1 driver. Maybe I'm wrong. I think the Formula 1 driver gets paid more. Well, everyone's going to now be like, no, Formula 1 drivers only get paid this much. All of their extra money comes in sponsorship deals. Yes, that's part of their pay. I don't think the president's going to be sponsoring much, in fairness. Yes, so, black president, black Formula 1 racing driver. I think you know where I'm going. A black, Jewish, gay Doctor Who. I won't rest until we have one. Yes! Who could do that? I have no idea. Does he need to be Jewish? I don't know. Is that important? I'm not anti-Jewish, but I'm not pro-Jewish. I think there are people whose rights need to be fought for more than Jewish people. Because I know there was. This is going to sound really bad. I know there was the Holocaust thing, and there was the Egypt thing, and a lot of other less well publicised things in between. Yeah, because if you look back at the old New York Times, and they're in hieroglyphs talking about ancient Egypt. But no, at the moment I don't think they need a stand. I don't know. If you're Jewish, tell me, would a Jewish Doctor Who be good? Either today or yesterday or possibly tomorrow, I haven't researched this story very well, Star Wars the Musical is premiering in London. Firstly, it's an American series. Why is it here? Unless America rejected it, I don't think it deserves to be here. If they had Doctor Who the Musical, yeah, I'm pulling that one out again. If they had, you know, like, some good big British film, the musical, in America, people would get a bit uppity and annoyed about it. It may be that it's already been in America and this is just the English premiere. In which case I do look rather stupid. Kind of an old story with a new spin on it. Carol Vorderman, who has been in the papers recently and then not so recently, it was quite a while ago, because she got a new contract from Channel 4 for doing Countdown. And she used to get £900,000. I'm not sure if that's per show, but I doubt it. But probably per year. Let's say per year. 900,000, so just short of 100,000. No, just short of 1 million. Just short of 1 million a year. She would have been a millionaire if she'd have just been able to save it a bit. Anyway, because of the whole recession stuff, everyone had pay cuts by a certain percent. Now, it must have been a big percent, because hers went down, I think, to 120 was her best offer. Now, that means if she got 900, it went down to 120. That means if you got, say, 90 grand a year, you know, you're a mid-level, quite well paid, but not like stupidly well paid person at Channel 4, with those percentage of reductions, you now get 12,000, which is something like minimum wage. So if you were like a cleaner who got 9,000, yeah, you now get £1,200 a year, which is like £100 a month, which is terrible, but that's way below minimum wage, and I think 9,000 a year may also be below. But anyway, in fairness, 120k is a lot of money. You're an idiot, Carol Vorderman. You infuriate me with your not accepting slightly less cash. Come on, they have her on because she's intelligent and can do numbers and stuff. That sounded brilliant. She's intelligent. She does numbers and all that rubbish, you know. I don't really care for it. She can do, yeah, she adds up and she's good at, and well, she doesn't really need to be. But anyway, you know, she does the whole adding up thing. That's her thing. Dictionary corner, you know, that whole thing. She does that. But in fairness, the main reason was because there are people cleverer than her who can talk audibly, yeah. She was probably the hottest person they could find. In fairness, she's in her 40s now. Yeah, she's aged well. But there are younger versions. There's a 23-year-old who is as good at adding up numbers, large and small, times and divide, as her. So I'd have taken it, really, and just got an extra, extra years, or however long the contract was, solid paycheck. Anyway, the new thing about this story was today was her last appearance on Countdown. And you know what? The guy, the Countdown man, again, loads of research, you know, who died a few years back, he's gone. And then I think his replacement left, and now Carol's gone. Dictionary Corner must be well scared. They're like the only original ones left. You know, like, I think it's the Sugar Babes, like they have one original member of the band left, who's like reformed it constantly. It's probably, you know, someone's going to go, that's not Sugar Babes, that's Girls Aloud. I don't honestly give a toss. But it's like that, they're the only original ones left. There are like 4 people and 3 of them are gone. It's amazing. Well, you know, there are 3 sets and 2 are gone. 2/3, 66%. Okay, the people who actually play the show don't get paid. Well, they probably get prize money, which is a pittance compared to Carol Vorderman's salary. Thanks for watching. Just doing my little outro. You might have noticed, you know, the fade. Separating it out from the rest of the video. Just, this is your place. This is your place. The fade, the black wall. Oh, speaking of which, that's going to be surrounding my video when I put it up. The black wall is teaching you where you are. You don't leave that area. You're trapped. Okay? You can see my future is going to be doing documentaries on Auschwitz. Anyway, so, thanks for watching. If you liked it, and, you know, even if you didn't like it, you know, just subscribe over there in the sidebar.